Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. I have a really fun idea for you guys today. Well, several ideas. Today we're going to be talking about how to use vellum, which is this semi-transparent paper, and we're going to talk about how to use them in your journals. Or if you like scrapbooking or paper crafting, these ideas will just kind of be very transferable and you can kind of just apply it in your own way to your own project. I bought some very affordable vellum paper. You can definitely spend a lot on this stuff, but I bought some wonderful stuff. I love it so far, no complaints, but it's very affordable. So if you are wanting the link to that, I can totally link that in my Amazon storefront for you guys. And without further ado, let's get into those ideas. I am using the April kit, but of course you can use any papers you have on hand. As always, if you do want the April kit, which is called Woodland Wonder, then feel free to check out the description of this video for the links to that. You can either subscribe or buy it separately as a printable pack on Etsy. So feel free to check that out. It's a really fun kit and I've already had so much fun with it. Alright, now let's get on to the video. These ideas range from easy to a little bit harder. And we're going to start with a very easy one. And of course you can make it harder if you want. But for this one, I simply cut out a piece of vellum that was about the same size as these little pages here. Let's find a good one. I think I'd put it here. So if you can see, the vellum is right here and I made it the same length, and then I made it about 1 inch wide, and I'm going to create a belly band. So it's going to look like this, and I'm going to glue this little cluster on top, like that, and then once it's glued down, it'll make it a little bit easier. But you can put things under that and it's just fun because it gives it a transparent look and it's just an interesting thing to have on a journal. A cool thing about vellum is that you can actually ink it. So I'm going to go ahead and ink mine. This will just give it a little bit more of a defined border. But it really doesn't matter. You can do whatever you want. Perfect. And another cool thing is you can do a lot more with a belly band than just put a cluster on it. You could decorate the whole thing. You could add stickers on. It is totally up to you. I'm just going to go ahead and glue it in so you guys can get a feel of what it's going to look like. Go. Just try to center it on my page. Hopefully I did okay. Very cute, and then I'm going to go ahead and glue that little guy on. And this, I don't know if I'll keep this under, but for now I'll stick this under. I don't know, I might put something else under. We'll see what happens, but that doesn't look too bad. That actually is really cute. So it just adds another fun look. Vellum is very fun. You can also do these ideas pretty much with just regular paper. Totally, they're just some fun ideas. Okay, let's move on to idea number 2. I am extremely excited about this idea. Let's see, I gotta grab my stuff. I have everything kind of prepped to the side here. Alright, this is our next idea. And it is going to be to get a piece of ephemera or something that you kind of don't want to cover up. For me, it's this piece. I think it's really gorgeous. Gorgeous butterflies. And you're going to get a piece of vellum and cut it to the same side, except you want a little bit extra on the edge there because we're going to fold it down. So, oh wait, I should line everything up first. Then fold it down. And I did already ink the vellum, but I'm going to ink where I just folded. And that's what it's going to be like. And from here, you're just going to glue down that flap that you folded down. and this is what that is going to look like. So it's like transparent and it opens up. So for this, I'm just doing the base idea here, but there's actually a lot more you can do. For example, if you have some stickers or you want to, or anything like, I'm trying to give a good example. Okay, here we go. Maybe not, I can't find them. I must have misplaced them. I have some stickers that are like long strips and I could create a little bit of a border around that. I could do that same thing with some scrap pieces of paper like this. If I cut it to size, I could create like a really cute border all the way around. You could add a pocket on the front. You could even add a cluster on the front. I think I have a cluster I could use. Maybe these, like something like that. And then it flips open and it looks like that. You could do this with like journaling space or anything. It's just the ideas for this are just like limitless. Limitless? Unlimited, I guess is what. Huh. I actually don't know what that means. Oh well. But yeah, it's just a base idea for you to go off and do something else fun with. Let's move on to our third idea, which is a pocket. So any size pocket you can create, but this is kind of the gist of what I want to do. So I have this really cute piece of ephemera and I didn't want to cover up that really cute mushroom. I love that mushroom and I wanted to create a little bit of a pocket. So what I'm going to do is glue it down and it leaves the mushroom. You can still see it. I'm also going to add a little half circle punch here. Let's see, I gotta make sure it's centered. And this will just create another, let's see, I want you guys to be able to see. There we go. Yeah, that's what it looks like. And I'm also going to ink this one. Just very lightly. And again, you can do this with any size of a pocket. I'm doing a tiny one. You could do this on an entire page. It is totally up to you. It's just a really fun way to add lots of interest to your junk journal. We'll set this aside for a second. And I'm just going to glue it down on that edge. Just do a very thin line. I like this glue because I feel like it works well with vellum. It sticks perfectly. I'm just trying to work on getting my lines straight. There we go. And then you're just going to glue it down. So that is what that is going to look like. It is just really cute. And then you can of course add in your tags or other things. I just have these random pieces that I thought looked so cute in here. And that is kind of the finished product. And then it can go into your journal. So one more close-up. And we can move on to our fourth idea, which is an envelope. Now, I accidentally, not an envelope, sorry, a hole punch. I already made this one. I just started doing it. I was trying to prep it for you guys, but I went ahead and just did it. So you just are going to get a hole punch. You could do square, circle, whatever you have, and hole punch something. I hole punched this envelope. You can do it with tags. You can do it with anything. And it just creates a really beautiful kind of added extra look, and it's like a little bit transparent. It's really cute. Let's see. Oh, one more thought with this one, even though I already did it, is I glued it behind, and you could also add, instead of adding this little K on the front, I could have added it behind. So it was like more of a semi-transparent look. I just added the K on top. So that's one other really easy idea, probably the easiest of them all. And here's another fun idea. You can make an envelope out of vellum. Some printers can actually print on vellum. Mine does okay. It doesn't do the best job, so I really wanted to do that, but I was like, I'll just do it with a transparent piece. So for this one, you're going to make an envelope, and you can, there's lots of different ways to fold envelopes, as I'm sure you guys know. So I'm going to just do the most basic way I know how, which is to grab these corners line them up in the middle, fold them down. Of course, ink if you want. And then you simply just fold this little tab up. I'm going to glue that piece down. It just makes it a little bit easier. You can also cut it off. I love this because it's like all transparent, so you can kind of see what's going on. I don't know, I think it's really cool. Then you just fold this up and get it to kind of the desired spot. Fold it down. And another thing I love to do with envelopes is round out the top corner. I think it's just cute. So this is kind of what we got going on, and then you just are going to glue. You're just going to glue the envelope together. Oops, I added a little too much glue. Let me grab something here so it doesn't stick. There we go. And then you can, of course, fold down your top piece here. I could glue like this on the front or do anything like that. For now, I'll just leave it. But how cute is that? And it's like transparent. So if you put something in it, then it's going to be super cute. I don't really have anything on hand right now that would fit inside. I have to make something. But there we go. You can see it's like transparent and just really cute. So this would be really cute to glue into a journal, I think. Oh yeah, that would be cute. I'm definitely going to use this in this journal. Alright, I think we just have one more idea. And I saved the best for last. The last idea is a frame. And the options with this are unlimited. I literally just used my zippy cutter and cut out a little square rectangle. And what I'm going to do is put vellum on the back. And you can do this with like anything. It does not have to be like a certain size of paper. You can just cut anything, and this just makes it so it just, I don't know, it just adds so much more detail. So what I'm going to do for this is just very lightly glue all around. And stick that frame down. Check the back. Hey, I did pretty good. Alright. And then from here, there's so many things you can do. I have seen people, let me grab another cluster. Okay, I have seen people like do things over the frame and they'll glue that down. And I have seen people put things behind the frame, around the frame, and just do whatever they want. So for this one, I decided I'm going to actually put this adorable tag behind because it just matches, I feel like it just matches the vibe of the mushrooms, and it's just cute to see like some botanical prints behind that. So that's going to go there. I'm going to use this piece as a pocket in my journal, and then I'll pull it out like that, and it's just cute. And I also want to add on some words, I think, onto the cover of this. So I have this adorable love that is from the April kit, and I wanted to add that around the frame. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I think this is where I want it. I hope it's where I want it because that's where I put it. So cute. I also have some charms, and I chose these ones because they're a little bit flatter. Have like some gears and a little heart, and I don't know, like I could put them around. I don't know, I always get hesitant because I love my charms and I have a hard time using them because I'm like, I gotta use them in the best way. So this is, I think this is a good way. I think I could, let's see, how would I orient them? I think I would do the heart because it is love. So for this part, I'm just going to glue the charm down. Fun fact, yes, you can do that. Sometimes you don't need to do like a jump ring or anything like that. I think I'm going to just do it right there. Yeah, that looks good. And of course I need to let that dry before I get too crazy and try to move it, but how cute is that? Let's see what this one would look like in my journal. What page would I do it on? I guess it doesn't really matter because it's so cute. Let's say I did it right there and I just glued those 3 edges and left this top open so that I could stick this tag in. And that is kind of what it would look like. Let's zoom in. That is so cute, you guys. This is definitely my favorite method. It is a little bit more difficult because cutting out those frames can be hard, but I'd say it's worth it. And I love the final result. So, let's recap really quick. Number 1, a belly band. How cute is that? Sorry about that loud truck. I hope you guys didn't hear that. And we made a flip flap. That kind of shows you the piece of ephemera underneath. I don't remember the exact order I did this in, so hopefully it's okay. We made a semi-transparent pocket so that we could still see this mushroom. We made a transparent envelope. I love this one. We made this where we just did a hole punch and then put some of that vellum behind it. And of course we made this little frame, which I love. So let me know which one is your guys' favorite method, or if you've ever tried vellum before. I'm sure this is all new for me, but I'm already having so much fun. I'm sure you guys have all used it before, but for me this is very exciting. Thank you so much for watching, and again, if you want that April kit, the same one I am using, feel free to simply check that out in the description of this video. You can go to www.pinkmonarchprints.com and become a subscriber during the month of April, or you can go to our Etsy at any time and purchase that there. Yeah, I think that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Hope you enjoyed this video, and we will see you in our next video.